going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel content. We're here for the final episode of the Sonic Blitz, the trendy party, stunt party. But before we actually begin, I wanted to go right ahead and quickly give you guys a quick reminder, okay? It's been a minute, guys, and I hope you guys remember from the last video when I was referring to the Black Friday shopping spree, what you guys want to be doing, what I actually recommend, and that is pretty much because of this obvious box right here. This is the thing to go for, nothing else at all. Anything apart from going for money twice is gonna ruin you guys. Okay, here's what I'm saying is typically, as you can see, there's 4 days left. All right, and if you go over to the limited deals, you typically get 7 of these trees, which is typically 21 in total. That's what you get offered every single day. All right, and from my understanding right now, you should only have 2 more days left. Okay, and when I mean 2 more days left, you can see here it says 4 days, and some typically what that means is that you typically will have 2 days to sort of like patch up your final purchase if you haven't purchased it ready, but but the drop would probably stop around that period as well. So as you can see here, we're on 210 right now because I've been collecting this every day. All right, you need 250, and with 42, which is 21 each, 42 is going to get you a 252 exactly, like I mentioned before. So that means that if you guys go right ahead and spend more than 2 of this cash, which is 1 each, if you make a mistake and spend on this stuff is ruined. Now why is it ruined? Because first of all, look at the caliber of the characters. The OG characters are there in Rose, Jen, and Juri. We have even the mid available characters, but very important, like the likes of A-chan. All right, and of course we have the late arrivals like the likes of trendy Dowsem and Diviner Rose. But not only that, if you guys remember, there's been this rumor that's been going around. I'm not one to talk about rumors, like I said before, but if this rumor were to be true, all right, which is pretty much that some characters coming, it's going to cost 50% off, and they're going to be in a special summon pool. All right, actually, if the character is worth it, there's a chance we get divination tickets as well. Right, and you want to make sure that you have that option. What I'm intend to do is I'm going to go right ahead. I'm going to pick the box as expected. Hopefully, I don't make a mistake and click on anything or miss any days, right? Because we still have 2 more to go. And once I do pick up the box, we'll wait to see if this stuff happens to be true. I'm not desperate to go for my Gen, because the reason I want to go for Gen is because I already have them on, on SS. On S+1, I have 1 dupe. I just need 1 more dupe to get into double S, and I really want to use his. I really want to exploit his fighting spirit. I like the duplicate option that's going to be backing you up, so I want to see how it actually kicks off, right? So that's why I'm interested in that. I would maybe lend a character another Gen to make sure I can test it out and see how good it is, if it actually does work out. Of course, they're not going to be as strong as the original, so that's the other reason. So you can see, look over here right now, it says event entered 11 days, item drops to 9 days. I believe that's the same for the Black Friday as well. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any information here. It just says events ends in 4 days. So if all unused Black Friday shopping bags expire when the event ends, all right, that's when you don't use the whatever. But if they do give us the bag still 2 days after, then that's good. We can pick something extra with 42 or 44, because you're going to have 44 with the 2 extra free ones. But that's not what we're here for. I just want to make sure that I reminded you guys, because it's been a minute since I spoke about that, and normally I like to push on that. The other thing is typically Dan's birthday just passed recently. I believe was it 26th November, 25th of November or something. You guys already caught that, and you guys already got a code. I always wait for you guys before I actually use the code myself, so that I can show you guys that it works. So here is the code over here, Dan Day 25. Pretty much you get some gems. It's never a bad idea to always get gems. Gems are hard to come by. Getting a lump sum is not bad at all. So here's him in all his glory, the legendary fighter. All right. As I want to call it, meme of the century in the Street Fighter universe, but awesome character all the same. But pretty much we're going to go right ahead and we're going to try and put in the code DanDay25, give us a spare extra code, gems that we can want. And like I would always say, not case sensitive. Okay, just put it in as you like. Once you're done, confirm. Hopefully it's a nice amount of gems, 200. That's not bad at all. We're all happy. We move on. Okay, but now we're here for the main event. The reason why I actually held this for a bit. Typically I would have run this in the morning, but it's really been tough. Daddy time ain't easy for a 2-year-old dad. All right, for a father of 2 years, and it's really a boy again. You got to cater his needs. You guys have heard his voice occasionally, probably in the background, but it's all good and all rosy here. Let's go over to the party event, and let's try and get this bottom of the abyss done and dusted. Get our free EX, scrolls. Get our special summon tickets, and of course some spare gems, and we're all good and rosy and dandy. All right, so let's get this party started. You know how we do. Shortest path first. If you guys do project management, you know what I'm talking about. Let's start with the first character here as well. Let's get the ball rolling. Hopefully it's going to be a quick event. We're already 6 minutes in and the battle has just started. So let's see how it goes. 4 stars already. I'm still contemplating who I want to boost when it comes to the special summon. I'm torn between Oni and Goken right now. Okay, my preferred option, however, seems like it's going to be Goken, because the rest of them are not super typically affected as long as Goken can survive initially. So that's why I'm thinking about that. But then again, if you come against a team that has this chick over here, you have to be worried, because once she does her move, right, she goes through and she attacks the person at the back, the rear. That's typically only for me. If he's weak, it means he gets taken out easily. However, the truth of the matter is that no matter how strong you make a character right now, as long as you're end game or you're sort of far off the adventure, chances are that you're in that position where they can one-shot any character regardless of how good they are, or at least two-shot them. So that's not going to be enough. So you need a very, very strong worthy tank. And if I'm to go right ahead and use my dream team, then I definitely need to have Goken on form first. Okay, so that's why I have decided that I'm going to stick with Goken. Now imagine that I have actually tested Goken. I believe I still have a Goken character I can use for tests, right? I typically try to loan characters that I intend to use long term and see if they're actually going to work out. But I do have one for Goken, and he does a pretty good job, and I know he is not at maximum potential. I've also gotten one from Oni as well. Pretty nice, but struggles a little bit more than the Goken one. And I will show you guys an exhibition shortly if time permits us. Let's go right ahead and let's start this stuff first. Well, we had to get another gal right at the end. That was a tricky one there. I'm bouncing all over the place. Typically I like to go in accordance, and that way I know what is happening, right? That didn't work out. I can't even remember what character I saw down there. Okay, I think it was him. Oh no, it wasn't. That's where I saw him. Jeez, it was E-Hunter, eh? Alright, and typically it should have been 22 moves, but hey, 24 is not bad. This actually should have been better because there's like 6 Chun-Lis. That means you have the odds of pairing 2 quite easily, but it's all good. So we're going to go over here. You know how I love these puzzles, right? I also don't like it when I don't get them the first time, so let's hope we can get this one the first time quite as easily as possible. All right, so I'm looking at this right now. This looks pretty straightforward. All right, however, this is where the trick is. You see the stone over here? It's not going to make it easy for us. All right, so what we're going to do first of all is we definitely need to move this box away because we can't push this one up here. So I'm going to do this right here. So apparently looks like this guy is going to be at the end. Okay, that is fair game, and now it's time for us to start pushing things to the rest. All right, the part that is actually scary right now is, do we want to go and just start stacking things up, We have to be wary as to which direction we want to take when it comes to going to this top side. I believe we push one up here, going to the right side would make a lot of sense. The left side is too narrow. Is it? Well, not necessarily. Um, I think a safe move right now would be to go right ahead and push this one here. All right. Okay. So if we push this one here, we can go right ahead and make sure that everything is set. For this one, we can start pushing this from under. So if we push this one right here, this one can stack up and stay on the side here. This second part is one that is going to be the trickier of the two. So I'm going to go right ahead and try and push this guy first of all right? And we need to understand that as long as this stone is here, anyone that's coming from the right side can only go in through the, not through the middle, not through the middle at all. Not through the middle at all, apparently. Okay, you know what? This kind of makes it a bit tricky. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right ahead. We're going to push this guy right here. We're going to come to this place here. And let's see. Can we push this fella out of the way without ruining things? No, we can't. This guy has to be out of the way first. So I think we already ruined the game. Well, let's not give up yet. Okay. I think, all right, so let's just go here. We know we have to push this one up, right? All right, so this one can come up as well. He can get pushed to the top, and then we can start pushing everyone to take the right spot. I think that's what we should do. Get everyone to go through the right side, and then this guy can be the final piece of the puzzle. You know what? Yeah, I think we should have pushed the ones that we should have dealt with the left hand side first, because once you do this right now, we can't push nothing. I know it's a bust. We need to deal with the left hand side first of all. Okay, so we're gonna go right ahead and start again. All right. First things first that we have to do with this guy. This is definitely the only game in the beginning. I'm quite convinced about that. All right. So now I'm going to go over here. However, maybe we don't want to push it yet. Okay. Maybe we want to clear this spot and then just go around. So I'm going to go right ahead, push this guy back, and we don't want to over push it. Let's not over push it. So now we're going to come over here. All right. You know what? What am I saying? Let's start stacking them up on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. All right. Go ahead and do this. All right, so now we can easily push. All right, we're going to go right ahead and come to this side as well. We deal with the left hand side boxes first. All right, and the only way we want to be pushing is through the middle, not through any other edge, unless you're dealing with the final spot. So we're going to do that, and this should be decent. All right, this one right now, if we're going to have to fulfill the final spots, these two can just be pushed around here, right? So I'm going to go right ahead. I'm going to come to this spot again. I'm going to push this up here. I'm going to go around, and we're going to try and just push everything. This one down, 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 down. Okay. But we can't move. All right. We don't want to. That's as far as to go. For this one right now, we can push it all the way to this edge here, but we have to come out first. All right, this is where we have to be careful. We do not want to make a mistake. All right. How are we going? We need to make sure we don't block our way. This should have been moved. I think this should have been moved as well. Because I can't see another way to actually deal with this without blocking the box. All right, so it looks like we're pretty much at a tough situation there. So I think we figured out the second problem right now. I'm quite convinced you can't push one. It's going to collide and block that one. So we need to get the first two out of the way. So let's go right ahead and let's do this again. All right, first things first, we only have, do we actually only have one option? What happens if I start to push things out of this way? Right, if I decide to go through this route instead, oh yeah, if I go through this route, I can't come out through here. That is guaranteed. That is a guarantee. So all right, so we've guaranteed all possible moves right now. We know we have to do this guy first. I'm going to push this one here, and this is the tricky part here, right? This one here looks like he has to take his place at the very top. All right, but how do we do this? Okay, this is going to be tricky. This is a very, very tricky one, right? This is out of the way. All right, I think this one now has to come. No, we can't do it this one yet. We have to do it this one. All right, so let's come over here. Let's come by with we're in. All right, we're in. So we're going to push this one here. I'm going to push this one here even further. Now, like I said before, the rule of the game is you don't want to be pushing it through the edge. You want to push through the middle. That is how you want to start dealing with this, guys. So we're going to go right ahead, and we're going to go up and push it up, and then we can go right ahead and push this here. I still feel like I've messed up. This guy needs to be out of the way. That is the thing. This second one needs to be out of the way. But why is it proving so difficult? And it's already too late now because I can't go around. If I go up, I can't go around. I can push this one back, but I'm going to block the path. So where did this guy start from again? All right, so I'm taking longer than I expected. Apologies for that. Okay, so this is where it started originally. We have to do with this box. First of all, we have to do with this box. Okay. Easiest way to do it, but let's come here. Yeah, we have to do with this box. Okay, do this, and let's push this guy out of the way. Okay, I think this makes it a little bit more fair. All right, however, once I've done that, now I have blocked my way through here, which is not the plan. Let's push this twice. It is tricky, guys. Well, it's not really tricky. I think I'm just in a hurry. I'm trying not to be too late. So we push that there. Okay, we can go right here now. We can't do that. We can't do that. I think we have to deal with this guy. We have to deal with this guy. First of all, we have to deal with this guy. Like, what I would like it or not, we have to deal with this guy. I'm going to push this, come here and push all the way. So this will be the first box. Now that we have this one, we can now make this one be or take this one's place as original, in this position here, right? He can now be here, right? That creates a bit of a path for us to take. All right. Now we have to go around. You know what? We can't go around. I think we have to just push this guy too. Okay. I think we have to do with those two. Those are the two that needs to be at the edge. All right. That's what I believe. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to just clear this. These two are done. All right. So now we have like, what, 4 more to go. First of all, we need to make sure that this box can have its way. And as I told you guys before, the only way in is through the middle. All right. So how about this? You know what? Let's do it the right hand side first. All right. We're going to push this up. We're going to go all around. And we're going to go all around, and we're going to just push this down. I had a call come in there. And then we're going to go around here again. I'm just letting him know. I'll call him back before he calls me again. Let's see here, because I have to go see him soon. All right. I'll just pause this. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for that interruption there. Let's go right ahead. I think we should, with this one here, we should feel like not too threatened, right? If I go right ahead and push this one here, you know, it's like whatever. Why not? It just, oh, I gotta go all the way around. All right. That actually ruins a lot of things. I did not actually see that coming. I did not see that coming, guys. So the third step in this box here, I just thought I saw a path through here. Wow. All right, we're ruined again. Let's go right ahead and let's try again. Okay, so we know what we're supposed to do. First of all, we're going to come over here and we're going to push this, come back here. This one's going to be pretty quick. Come around here, push up, push up. I'm convinced that this is the initial way is the right way. Push up, come right to the left side, push to the right. We're good. Come to the second one here. No time to waste. And I'm very, very upset right now, and I want to be quick. Push this up again. Push it up again. Push it up again. And then come all the way around. Push this back. Come under. Push once. Come to the left. Push once. We're good. All right. Third one, this is where it gets tricky. Come over here. Push up. Stop. All right. Stop. Come to the fourth one here. Let's sort you out. All right. It's time for you to go in. Remember what I said, the only way we can go is through, the best way is through the middle, right? But that is actually because we want to avoid this. The rest of them can go however way you like. Don't think it matters if we go into the middle or not. But the truth of the matter is, if we go through here, we have to push everything to the middle. Let's just play safe and go through the middle. We go through the middle. I don't want to figure out that, oh, I didn't calculate something properly. Because oh yeah, that's right. Because no, actually I think it's work going forward. Now this one here, we got to go right here. I'm going to push this. All right, come all the way back down. We need to put everything in. No shuffle. I'm convinced it's going to work now. Oh, my bad. I was trying to go around the box. Okay. Here we go. Wow. What was I thinking? I just, oh my God, I lost guard there. All right. Okay, frustrating stuff because I'm in that impatient mood there. I'm impatient because I'm looking at time, spent too long already. I don't want to get it done. Okay, so now I remember why I shouldn't have gone all the way down. This guy is going to have to be the second to the last. And I'll explain my reason shortly. Let's go over to the second one real quick here. Let's not waste any time. It has to be this guy. Can't be any other one but this guy, because if we choose any other one, we might actually get stuck. Go around again, push, come down here, push, come over here, push, we're done. All right, third one, this guy right here, push. What are you doing? Come over here. I know you can go through that. I'm not even going to risk it. Come down here, push, right here, push. All right, so now remember the third and fourth thing here. Do not forget. Okay, do not forget. Push this guy up. All right, that's fourth stuff here. Fifth stuff here. We go around. And I'm going to push this guy up as well. All right, and we should not have any interference right now. I should be able to put him. If I put him all the way here, we're blocked low key. So the only way we can do this is we have to find a way to go around these two guys. I think the only way we can go around these two guys is by pushing this one. If I push one here and I push one more, I'm going to block this. Oh, this is tricky. Okay, so let's push it one. We're going to push one. We're going to come all the way back to this spot here. Pushing it down is going to block our way. That's the problem. Pushing it down is going to block our way. So how do we do this? Sheesh. Okay, this is really tricky. I thought it was easier than it looked. But if I push this one over to this point here, I can't block this one either. But if we look at this stone is constructed a little different, right? This one has these 3 paths here. This one doesn't have this luxury of being over here. If we push this one all the way here, if I push it down, that's the end, bro. We can't do that. So how do we do this? If I go right ahead and push this down here, I can't go around to push this one over here. But wait a minute. Why am I worried about pushing this one here? Oh, I ruined it. I could have just put it side by side. It doesn't matter. I can always, if I put it side by side, I can come here. I can then push this down. Oh, why did I overcomplicate my thoughts? I overcomplicate my thoughts. I should have thought about this to actually push this box. Now it is actually completely ruined. It is ruined. It is absolutely ruined. That is where disadvantage is. That's where disadvantage is. All right. Okay, guys. I promise you now, this is the final one. All right. This is the final one. I promise you guys, we're not screwing this up again. I think I've gotten the final jigsaw piece, although it's crazy that whenever I go for it, then I realize there's something that I've not taken into account. But I am quite confident that this is it now. We're not making any mistakes anymore, because this was the one that hurt the most, because I was not patient enough to just do some final review as to why this rock over here is not is like the help that we need, right? So let's just go push one up here. So it's not necessarily the arrangement on this spot here. Of course, once you know, it's not necessarily the arrangement of these boxes here. It is more or less, as long as you sort out this first part, because this rock is blocking it, you're fine with the rest. So we're gonna go right here right now. I'm just gonna push one up here. Like I said before, we're not making any mistakes anymore. Even if it looks like I might be setting myself up for another mistake and I did not think about it properly, don't worry, guys. We have this covered. All right. I'm very certain now. Too much mistakes. We need to get this over with. All right. So this is a tricky part, but this is the part that I think I think I'm quite confident in my move. I'm gonna push you guys. I just don't want this box. I didn't want this box to touch each other before, but that was the mistake. All right. They can touch each other. That is not a problem. Or is it? Now I'm starting to get me worried again. All right. Like I said, the advantage right now is that with this two, I can actually go up and push this one down. And if I push this one down, I still have the option to go around and come here and push it. Yeah, that's what it is. Don't make a mistake and push the second one. Let's do this now. I think we should be Gucci. And now if I tap this point here, I have a way through there because I did not block that path. Yes, sir. All right. So first tricky part, Swed. Honestly, we don't have to complicate things. So you see, this is where if you go right ahead and push up, you've got to push all the way up. And you only got one option left. I don't care even if it does look like this is the way you should go about it. We're going to go about it this funny way. Okay, we're going to push it this way. All right. So now we can come over here and deal with this guy. All right. We're going to push into the same spot that the other one was. We're going to follow the same protocol. We're going to push, 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 and we're going to tap here because we don't want to make a mistake and push that box the wrong way. It's going to find its way around, and now we have an opening for the last box. Come on, come on, come on. What are you doing, mate? Let's just shift this so we don't make any mistake and push the box back. Of course, we could have pushed it back and we can go around, but after all the trouble that I put you guys through and we're not getting the first time around, I don't want to repeat this mistake. Now we can come to the back here. All right, we're gonna go do the come on. We're gonna do the same thing, right? Push this all the way down. There's only one way around the moment you start this trip. All right, you make sure you don't want to go all the way. Just tap the right and decide where you want to push. It goes around there, and voila, we are about to get our boxes in. This time around, no complications. Go to the back, push it up here, tap the rewards. The rewards are decent. We have soul shards. Jeez, this is worthy of a soul core. I wonder what a soul core is going to give us. All right, so we got that. That is pretty much sorted. Time for us to go to the regulars and let's speed through these guys real quick here. Well, I guess it's the trouble for being away for a bit. We get to come back with a long ass video. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you guys think it is too long, let me know in the comments down below because I'm here to service you guys for sure. All right, so now let's go over and let's face Aiden. That's Aiden? Abel, yeah. So it's Abel, all right. And this guy's already starting to have thick skin, but I've got Avery, guys. I've got Avery, and he's 5 stars too. I don't want to hear what you're talking about. I just want you guys falling like flies. All right, cool stuff. So which way do you want to go? Okay, you know what? This is the only way. Because that's supposed to be the last one on that line. And if anything, it deviates up where the other one joins, which I don't think so. That's the last one on the line. Oh, we've got Goken here to give them survivability. You got yours, I got mine, but I got Avery on my crew, so that's how he ends, boy. That's how he ends. Alright, so we finished that line. Go to the next one, which is up. Let's get kicking. Oh boy. Avery takes one out. Takes the other one right away. This is all Avery. Oh, this is nasty. Smash, raging, smash, raging. Fantastic stuff. I love the character, man. I love the character. They did him justice. Let's see what's next. Ooh, raging. It's just bloody everywhere, guys. Even my Goku and my Onya holding up. Despite being, not strong enough. But it's crazy. Oni, Goken, Akuma, all on the same level. Imagine if one of them was invested on any of the other two. But honestly, having them all with their fighting spirit all maxed out, I think Goken is still left to get to 30. I can't remember. Let's just go down. This is almost short. Let's see. I want to make sure I remember. Let's go. Oh, yeah, 24. We still have a way to go. So I'm not complaining at all that they're all on this level. But I'm going to keep on focusing on Goken. I think I'm convinced that Goken is the one to get Triple S next. Let's have a proper tank that we wouldn't have to, always, be needy of, be Zangief to take us through. This one says it's the last one, so actually for long is almost done, right? Sorry if you guys hear any crispy sound there. I'm wearing headphones, not using microphones. But our passive destroyed our passive quite easily too. And now let's go over. Oh, okay, so this is the last one, right? I love this one here. It's all about testing my reflex skills and stuff. Let's tap in. Oh, I didn't get as much as I would have liked. I think 4 got away there. I have to use my blind eye to sort of tap some of the other ones. Okay, I think I need to go away there. It's time for the reds. I try not to touch the reds. Not typical something I fall for. Oh, come on, man. I'm tapping. What's the radius? What range should you be tapping to make sure that you're not missing? Oh, I got that even with the edge. I think I tapped everything on that one. If I got the one to the right, I probably did. 2 got away. How much I got left? Okay. I think we got the maximum. We got past the maximum for the highest score. And now the last two is just the final bits. The last one's gonna unlock the boss. We're gonna go right first of all to. I think we already boosted our regular stats, but I want to try and add the EX move of Gal. See how it actually affects the team itself, and of course, start using it in the Bison event. You guys know I'm not super in it with regards to scores right now because obviously I don't have the key characters at the level that you want. I invested in Mastering Inferno early on, and so I would draw a lot of resources that would help the others. But let's go right ahead and let's go to Battle Lost and let's get some EX moves unlocked. I believe talent is completed. Yep, everything is up to date. Let's go to this one here, 15. Let's get to this one here, 20. Tell me the last one is 25. Oh, even if it's 25, it is not enough. Alright, so I think we should be able to get some stuffs here. Okay, gems, soul core. And last but not the least, EX tickets. And now it's time for the final bit. Alright. We didn't get nothing, right? We just still stuck on 3, right? Stuck on 3. Okay, you know what? We can actually get some from here. Or can we? Let's go to Battle Lost again. Let's see. Oh yeah. We got more than we're still on 17, so we didn't get nothing. Alright, no problem at all. Let's go over to the last bit. Let's get some Wacko gifts as well. Training party. We're already complete with this one. I'm just going to take a screenshot because that's going to be part of the header. And we're going to go with the final boss here. Almost 40 minutes. And it might get 40 minutes still. Oh. I was trying to hold back and save my whatever. But I didn't even add the EX move as well. So that is quite pathetic. Okay, it looks like this one wants you guys to go through as quickly as possible. So let him just attack and let's see how it works out. However the initial one works out, I'm curious to see how it works out with the EX move of Gal. Of course, if we don't get the maximum score that we need to clear all the information, then it kind of puts us even in a better position as well because, we have a few other extra stops. And then we can also try out, the EX move for Gal. So, new record, everything's cleared, 117, mission completed, no problem at all. We're going to try it again, just for the sake of it. We're already in 38 minutes. We're not going to get a 40, hopefully not. I'm going to switch something off. Let's go full damage, right? Let's go full damage. Where is the EX move that we can burrow? All right, and let's go fight. This is a quite high card. I believe it's on 3 stars already, so let's see how it goes. So, a lot of speculation and no clue as to who the 50% character is going to be. First of all, if anyone knows what is the original source of this rumor, I have no clue as to where it originated from. I just, some of the fans have mentioned it, some of the guys in Discord have mentioned it, and of course, I've seen some videos where it's been addressed as well, but obviously with no specific information on that. So, okay, we did get a bit higher, so that's cool. So that's but I have no clue, no idea as to where the rumor came from. I could research further. Maybe it was in the Discord channel. Maybe that's why we're discussing it even further. And then we're going to go right ahead and let's see here. We have just a little bit more to get our Gal. Arcade coins, the factional ones. But let's end this with a pool. Okay, we're going to do our RRRs. Let's see if we can get one of those, very, very nice flame characters like, Aiden, or very, very nice, more importantly, Master Inferno sort of character. It's only one pull, so don't get too excited. It's not a lot, but we try with the jam that we have. All right, you guys are gonna say, "Whoa, it's 40. Why aren't you gonna pull 3? I mean 4 times?" No, we need to make sure we can pull 3 times to fulfill 3 PR. If, however, the first one just amounts to a pull, which I doubt because I believe I did 3 recently or so. Wasn't 2 I did, it was 3. Well, it was 3, then it's very possible, I guess. Then we can see, maybe we can try and see whether we got 1, the second one's going to pull 3, or it's just going to be the other cycles. So let's go right ahead and let's stop talking and let's start pulling. Not a special one, not purple or red. Let's go again. We got a red this time around. So we got a red this time around, but unfortunately we only left to 20. And I'm getting trashy dudes. What is going on? What is going on? I'm getting trashy dudes. Like, it is consistently trashy dudes. The bottom of the bottom. I'm getting DJs. I'm getting, Dudley. I'm getting trashy dudes. I've got no clue as to what is happening. But all I'm getting is trashy dudes right now. Yeah, sure, I put you on my wish list, but that's because you guys are nowhere to be in Triple S. So I'm really surprised, man. I'm getting crappy dudes. No El Fuerte, no Mummy Doll Sim. And even we're going OG mode, of course, no Flame Aiden. But even if we're going OG mode, no Abel on the fire side, right? No Blanca on the thunder side, no Poison on the thunder side, and no, Yin and Yang, and Cody. But that's about it, guys. That's all I want to show you guys, I guess. So otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it today. The final bit of it is done. It's all just going to be about grinding through the rest of the levels in the Sonic Blitz. Get as much as a high score as possible. If you guys are all into that sort of thing, once again, you guys want to do high scores, make sure that you look at the leaderboard, compare your characters to the characters that they have, look at the thing that works for them, and then of course, try your best and see if you can actually get as much scores as possible. It looks like this is a winning team everywhere, right? And regardless, you want to get as high a score as possible, but you're going to need to have this chick here at full strength. And that's why, she's also highly recommended as well. But otherwise, being your boy Shinryu, thanks for tuning in for today's video as well. I totally appreciate you guys. Make sure you smash a like on the video if you like the channel. Please subscribe to it as well if you haven't already. I see you guys who are subscribing daily. You guys have been awesome. You guys continue to put a smile on my face. Your comments have been beautiful and amazing as well. Whatever the context may be, as long as it's related to the game and it's important and it is how you feel, I'm always down for it. Always ready to respond to any questions that you have. And otherwise, enjoy the 200 code. It's not the most amount of codes, but hey, that's typically very much a good amount of code. If it crosses you over to a good number, that's great. But otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I've had it for today with regards to this particular event. If anything else pops up, I'll let you guys know. There is a game that I sort of was looking into as well. But this is more of an adventure game. It's not about this gacha, compare whatever kind of stuff. If you look for another time waster, I will try and showcase it soon. I paused that because I've been wanting to showcase that game since, but I don't want to forget. But yeah, that's about it for me, guys. Thanks for tuning in once again. Like, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.